those two songs.
I want
Yeah.
a girl that sucks mad dick.
Oh, leave
Just click
meeting.
leave meeting. Yeah.
Just fucking
Oh,
dip
man.
out.
Hey, everybody.
No. Just
Yeah, this is Augie with a VIP playlist. I'm here with my co-host,
Hello.
and y'all want to go ahead and introduce yourselves?
Hey guys, it's me, Canyon Malloy, the guitarist for Properties of Nature.
Hey, I'm Josh. I sing for the band Properties of Nature.
I'm Thomas Heath. I'm the bassist of the Properties of Nature, and I have a question for you guys today.
Yeah.
Am I supposed to be individually recording this on my own dog?
No.
No, you
Oh,
got
like
it.
you didn't press record?
You
Yeah.
didn't know?
Oh my
Fucking
god.
idiot. Are we allowed to swear on this?
Leave
Yes.
meeting. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, of
This
course.
isn't like
He
a
says
like a
no.
kids
He's like, we
only.
have to restart the whole fucking thing now.
This is like
No,
a
you're good,
Disney
yeah.
exclusive, and like
Yes,
it's like they're for their
exactly, yeah.
kids channel. Hey boys
No.
and girls, we're the band Properties of Nature. Don't
Kids
listen
love
to
our
the
music for some
Yes.
reason. Just kids love listening to me say the F word in every song.
Dude,
I don't
they got
swear
us,
actually in our new music. I don't swear at all.
they got us
man.
no
Yeah.
sit
swearing.
on Radio Disney, dog.
Fuck yeah. Yeah, you gotta uphold that Radio Disney contract, huh?
Yup.
We got a lot of contracts to uphold. You know, we're pretty big.
Man, so
You've probably heard of us.
I listened to a lot of y'all's music, actually all of y'all's music that's out currently. Y'all are all spread out.
Even the Christmas
Even the
special?
Christmas song, man.
Do you like the
yeah.
Christmas
one? You
Good
think
we did
God
good?
gracious.
I do. I
Did
think I
that in
did
2
badass.
weeks.
Wow,
We
that's
rushed that shit.
damn, dude. That's fucking nuts, man. It sounds good. I mean, anything with Joey Holiday on it sounds good though. So.
Yeah, true. Fest.
Joey's a
Yeah,
real
yeah.
homie.
Oh.
Have you had Joey on here before?
Yes, I have. Yeah, I don't
Okay,
think I've
I'm still-
re-uploaded that.
I
Yeah,
haven't gotten there yet, but
yeah. I have to there's so many that I have to re-upload, man. I just
Joey's chill as fuck though. Like
Yeah.
literally, I messaged him. So Isaac Wilson was supposed to sing on that song, actually.
his voice is
And
good too. Yeah.
His leg broke or something. He broke a bone
Oh
like
shit.
right before, and he's like, "Fuck, dude, I can't get this recorded," because we had
What
to
an L.
like plan to get him sent to a studio. And Joey, I hit up Joey and I'm like, "Hey, do you want to do this?" And he's like, "When do you need it by?" As soon as possible. And he got it to me like that night, and I was like, Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ, Joey. He's a fucking menace. That man's actually a menace.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. So
I'm sure you had a question that we just entirely sidebarred. If you
Oh,
wanted to
you're
go and
good,
ask
man.
that.
You're
That's my
good.
bad.
My bad.
y'all are like y'all are very very spread out, right? So all over the place as far as like living wise.
Yeah, I live in North
Used to not
Korea.
be.
Thomas lives
North
in
Korea.
Taiwan,
Yeah.
and Josh lives at your house. Actually,
I'm
Oh, shit.
actually in your basement.
Honestly, somebody could probably live in my fucking closet and I'd never know. That thing's huge.
Woo, it's a big
Yeah.
So I hear.
Weird
What do you put
flex.
in there?
Yeah. A bunch of fucking junk.
Bodies.
It's like good stuff,
People,
like
other
good junk,
people.
or is just everything you don't care about, you're never
Yes.
gonna look at? Because that's
I have like
my closet is like that. There's so much shit in there that
yeah.
I'm like, fuck,
Yeah.
I don't even like when I moved in, I have all my moving boxes in there. Dude, I haven't moved in. I've lived here for years. I haven't moved into my
Yeah,
house
yes.
he's
yet.
there for
Yes.
years.
Oh, man.
Yes. Yeah. So
Uh,
I have like LED, like beer LEDs, so like Bud Light Lime and Shiner that are
What
just
the
in there.
fuck?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I have like a bunch of just like our closet. If we were just to keep our clothes in there, I don't have a lot of clothes, it would look empty. So we just literally just shove shit in there just to make it look full.
Okay.
I live in Virginia now. I used to live in we all used to live in St. George before the war, and you know how it is.
Fire Nation
The war changed everything. Yeah. I live back in Virginia now. I grew up here, moved to St. George, moved back. There's a lot in between, but that's the gist of it.
I'm just imagining somebody listening to this like 300 years from now, for whatever reason, they just find a recording of this and they're like, the war. Oh.
The war.
And
Sorry, I was making a pot roast thing. That's the alarm.
What the fuck?
Dude, it's been
You
in
need
for
to-
5 hours.
You need to go get it.
Yeah, right?
That's what
Like-
it sounds like.
I
The
got,
timer went off.
I got my girlfriend's.
Okay.
Let me get
Okay.
it all-
Another flex. Everyone's
Yeah,
flexing.
yeah.
I am in sunny Denver, Colorado at the moment.
Hell
There you
yeah.
go.
I've been there.
Indeed,
Yeah,
as
it's-
well. I have.
Yeah.
Always sunny out there, I hear. Even at nighttime, the sun never goes down.
Yeah.
Specifically,
Really, yeah.
only in the town you live in too. Which
Yes.
is
Well,
crazy.
it's funny because you can see the northern lights, you can see
The southern
freaking
lights.
southern
Yeah.
lights, the moon, the sun, all the planets at the same time in Denver, and it's the only place in the world you can see all that
Oh
stuff.
shit.
Yeah.
Right on.
I live in St. George still.
Nice.
Well, no, I live in Hurricane, Utah. It's not hurricane, but hurricane. You gotta pronounce it wrong for some reason.
Hurricane.
Yeah,
I've never been
I
to
Hey,
can't,
Utah.
I can't wait
Dude,
to
no,
gaslight
seriously.
your
I've
entire
already-
podcast.
I've talked about it on our podcast, the Pondcast.
Yeah.
Gotta flex the Pondcast too.
We'll do it at
Um,
the end too. Don't worry.
But
Yeah.
I talked about it, dude. People go crazy if you say hurricane and you're anywhere
They
in
don't
the
like it.
remote area. No, they're like, it's actually hurricane. Like they will interrupt
call it-
you
you should
while
call
you're
it-
talking to tell you that.
You should call it shuriken.
Shuriken.
yeah,
Oh,
I live in
that'd be sick
Shuriken.
as
Yeah, you
hell.
gotta have
Something
your,
starts
your
spinning.
Naruto headband on.
Yeah. So yeah, let's talk about the podcast a little bit, man. What made y'all want to start your own podcast? I'm pretty
It was
sure we
Candy.
started around the same time because I remember seeing y'all in Swan posting as well.
Damn.
There was a
You-
fair amount of like Swancore people that like all started podcasts like within the same like 2 months. It was fucking crazy.
It really was, yeah.
We were at first we were like, oh, let's start like a Dungeons and Dragons podcast. But we were like, because I was listening to, the Adventure Zone, and I was like,
yeah.
shit, like I want to do that. We're some funny guys, pretty creative. And I think originally we were like, well, let's start an actual podcast first because I really like the game. I like the Game Grumps still. I mean, less nowadays, but I liked like OG Game Grumps where they like actually
Yeah.
like talked and just Danny and Aaron just like sharing stories and just being two dudes. And it
I
felt
got
like
a
I was
story
very
about the
close
Game
with
Grumps,
them.
yeah.
I'm sorry, I was gonna gaslight people again and say they did
No,
like
you're
a terroristic act or something, but I'm not gonna I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna shit on Aaron and Danny.
Yeah.
But no, I was like, man, I love how close I was able to feel. And I was like, I want something, at least for me. That's why I wanted to be in a podcast so people could know what we were like, so they could feel like they were friends with us. They could join us in the Discord and, just be friends with us. Like, not like, mega close best buds,
Yeah.
those kinds of friends, but, at least get to know us and hang out with us. Like we're not like impossible to reach or anything like that.
Yeah.
So that's why I wanted to be in one. I don't know if you guys have any other reasons.
Canyon said, let's do it. So we did it. I was a little nervous about it. Cade was like, hell no. Cade was way
Cade
not down for it. He
hated
did
the
not
fucking
want to.
idea.
He's like, this is stupid, guys. This is dumb. And now he's like, I love it. I'm the guy at the beginning that says, hey, everybody, welcome to the property.
Yeah.
Okay.
He
got the
just
job.
loves it. Yeah,
It's important.
he fell
It's
into it.
important.
I was
Yeah.
nervous as fuck. I mean, I'm a shy boy, even though I may not seem like one. I'm
Same,
a lot
yeah.
less shy now than I was when we started the band. I feel like
Yeah, same.
being in a band has allowed me to
You
not
have
have as
to.
much
You
social
have to
Yeah,
grow
naturally,
and be
yeah.
confident.
I
Yeah.
used
You
to
have
be
to,
like
or you can't do
fucking
it.
like I couldn't go into a fucking grocery store alone. Like I used to be like fucking like not okay being around people. But I know you just step out of your comfort zone and do things and it just gets better. Being on a podcast, it makes it a lot easier to talk. You're like, you're getting recorded, but at some point you're like, fuck it. This is gonna get edited at some point anywhere. Just don't say anything.
Too
that
fucked,
you
yeah.
don't, yeah, too
Dominating.
fucked, and you're probably fine. Yeah, like
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel
I,
like we say some pretty stupid shit though, regardless of that.
Yeah, no, yeah. Well, our shyness has not stopped us from just spilling our innermost secrets and just saying this the most heinous shit. We try to keep it pretty toned down. We try to be okay. It's not like we're crazy bad guys outside of the podcast. We're like, we gotta not say this that we always say. Like, no, we don't do that. But
Yeah.
some of the situations that we come up with in
I
our own
do.
heads that we say in the podcast, it's just like
Sorry.
it's like no one's gonna like that, and then they love it. I'm glad
think-
people like it.
I don't think we've ever said this on our podcast or anywhere, but we actually did record a couple episodes of the D&D podcast, or we tried, but
We recorded
Canyon was
them?
yeah, we had the mixer up there and we were recording, but Canyon was a dungeon master. The rest of us chuckle fucks were just running around, and I think we like killed off all the characters that Canyon liked, just like
Dude,
in the
the-
first campaign. Like,
The only thing they did, like
The
they started
first
off and
round.
like they were like, this is boring, because I'm like, yeah, every D&D adventure is boring, right? We started off in I know you didn't ask this is my podcast now. So we started off in like a kingdom, and there was like a princess and a king, and they didn't really matter. It was just to give us something to do to get out the gate, right? We had to go revive the princess or whatever. And the guys were like, this is boring. And then like finally I took us out of the kingdom as fast as we could. And then the first place we just stopped by a sandwich shop because I wanted them to get some items before we left. To go do the actual. We spent an hour and a half at the sandwich shop, and they kept digging in the trick. Instead of buying sandwiches with the gold I gave them, they kept re-rolling like charisma and like luck checks and stuff like that to see if they could find good sandwiches in the trash. And I
got
just
one
had
of
to
them.
give it to him. I kept having to fucking give it to him. And then there was this guy, this homeless dude that was like, "Can I have a sandwich?" And they were like, "No." And they fucking killed that guy. And dude, it was just such a fucking mess. It was super funny though. When we actually start our D&D podcast, whenever we get up there, I'm very excited for that. But
Fuck
It's gonna be
yeah.
hilarious.
these fucking guys.
Me and my wife have played a couple of times, and I did like a one shot. I was a DM. I did like a one shot, and I don't remember what it's called. It was like the sheep chase or some shit. You can find it on Google or whatever. It's a really popular one shot. So is this guy? He turns himself into a sheep or whatever somehow, and you're supposed to like go get the fucking shit to turn him back into a human. My wife was like, "No, I don't want to do that. I want to keep him."
I'm gonna
Oh,
keep him as a
shit.
sheep.
So
He's that little
she-
guy.
Yeah. So she said she put him in a baby Bjorn, and her sister actually drew her. She's a big orc character, and
Ooh.
if I find the picture, I'll send it to you. But
Damn.
she,
So
like,
did you
that's
continue
kinda
from that
funny.
point? You just like went
yeah,
to a
no,
different
yeah, I was
story.
just like whatever, yeah. Like, but they she's a big old orc character with a baby Bjorn sheep on her chest.
That's pretty sick.
I
The
remember
overarching
it.
story became a character trait.
Yeah.
Seriously, yeah. I remember building this whole fucking town that was floating on mud, right? And like it was supposed to be empty, and they were gonna go in and find these like dead people, and they're gonna have to find out what's going on. And it turns out the mud underneath them was this living thing that was gonna come up out of the ground, and they'd have to fight it. But they walked in and went, "We don't want to be here. There's no one here. It's boring." And they fucking left. They didn't
See,
investigate
I didn't
any
know
of
that
this
was a
shit.
thing.
I know you
that
didn't
was a
know because
thing.
you didn't fucking check for any of it. You walked in and went, "Why would we go here?Re's no one here." And you left to the fucking carnival place. And then you killed everybody there. You got on
We
like a
did.
ride, and then you bullied someone to death. And then that was it.
Yeah, we did bully someone
Oh
to death,
yeah,
dude. Holy
someone did
shit.
kill themselves in that campaign.
Oh.
Yeah, it just got dark.
Dude,
Well,
I don't remember a lot of that. Is that actually recorded somewhere? You have that?
I think it ended up getting deleted.
It's
yeah.
Oh shit.
Sorry for taking over your
Boo.
podcast.
Yeah.
We talk about music, and we're like, no, we don't. Turns
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, I guess so. The objective today, we're going to talk a little bit about, your earliest memories of music all the way leading up to now. So basically,
Ooh.
Your inspirations, the stuff that makes you emotional, whatever, man. So let's get it started. Each one of you, what were some of your earliest memories of music, like that you remember hearing and liking, or maybe, friends or parents, guardians, showed you?
okay. I got this.
Okay.
You got it.
Hell yeah. I talked first. I hit the red button.
You got it. Yeah.
Dude, when I was like 3 or 4, I don't know why, I really liked NSYNC. I don't remember any songs off the
You
top
don't
of my
need a
head,
reason. NSYNC's
but
good.
like,
Says he's good. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just good
dude,
music right
I
there.
remember I got an NSYNC a CD from my mom for like my birthday or something.
No strings attached, baby.
Dude,
Yeah.
I don't remember which one it was, but I know I
Had
was
to
like
be.
4 years old, 5 years old maybe. It had the logo on the front was like orange, and they were all standing on it or something.
Yeah, that's no strings attached. They're all
no strings
puppets.
attached. Yeah,
Had
dude.
to be, dude.
Okay,
Yeah, that's a
Um,
good one.
I don't remember any of it, but what's a good song off that since you guys know it?
There's
Adam.
Give me a second. Someone else keep going.
I know they
I'll look
isn't
at-
there
I'll
the
look at it
one
too.
that goes everybody. No, that's Backstreet
That's
Boys.
Backstreet Boys. Yeah.
Let me.
All right, get out of here.
I'm
Yeah.
going to NSYNC. I'm gonna look it up while you guys talk. Somebody else.
Oh, you want me to go?
Oh,
I mean,
Bye
Bye
Bye.
there you go.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
put Bye Bye
Okay.
Bye on there. That I remember hearing that as a kid. I loved it.
That was
I
a
don't
fucking
know
good one. Yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
Are you done, Josh? I didn't know.
Yeah,
Are we
yeah.
given like a background of like what got us into music or what?
This is like
Just
something
your
like maybe
earliest
earliest
memory.
memory, maybe something your
Some of your
parents used to
earliest memories of
listen
music,
to,
yeah.
something like that. Yeah.
I have such a bad memory. I didn't know I had ADHD.
That
until I was,
resonated
like,
with you
20
anyways,
or
Yeah.
at
something.
least.
Definitely, I would say like for whatever, not for whatever reason. I spent a lot of time listening to Linkin Park, but that wasn't my big influence. My big influence is probably My Chemical Romance, right? Like I grew up in the woods and we were poor. Like when I say the woods,
Same.
it's like
Yeah.
houses are like miles away from you. And like the bus ride
Yep.
to school was 45 minutes long. Yeah, you guys
Yep.
get it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And like I had a CD player and like you'd listen to shit. But then eventually I figured out you could just steal music. So I did that and put it on my shitty little like knockoff MP3 player.
Mhm.
And like, yeah, I listened to, I remember I purchased the full discography of My Chemical Romance.
Yeah.
And I listened to every fucking song from that, all of their albums. But I mean,
Did you purchase it on LimeWire or did you purchase it on like
oh,
the
it was
Pirate Bay?
TPB,
Pirate Bay?
yeah, the Pirate Bay, yeah,
Fuck
that's
yes, dude. I love.
yeah.
the
I saw it
Pirate
on there
Bay.
and I went, "This is so bad and illegal. I'm going to buy this."
Yes, yeah.
But you get some crazy fans on the Pirate Bay. You're just like,
Pirate
yeah,
Bay
you
was
can't get
dope,
this-
yeah.
you can't get this stuff elsewhere. So like,
Yeah.
here's everything they've ever made and all the secret shit. So it was really nice. I was just talking.
Yeah,
about
that's
that.
why we talked about that on one episode. I don't remember. I think it was on I don't remember what episode, but yeah, the Pirate Bay was like a fucking game changer because you could download discographies and like songs that had never came out and shit. Like it was
Yeah.
fucking, it was dope as hell.
Like from like live shows, like that's
Yeah.
like, how do you have this? And it sounds so good too. I'm like, you guys are out here doing actual work. You should be getting
Yeah.
paid for this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Augie, what was that one where it was like a disgruntled employee?
Dude,
What-
I don't
what record
know.
label was that?
No, it wasn't even just Solid State though. So this one username, he had like every fucking band I ever listened to. It wasn't just one
Dude,
record label. It was
dude,
like
yeah, I
Solid
know what you're
State. It
fucking
was like-
talking about.
Yeah, it's this
There
one
was a
fucking
guy that just there was whole like studios of people that went
Yeah.
into like stealing stuff and they would release stuff under their name, and that's how you knew it was a good one. And you weren't
yeah,
gonna
you
get a
would look at that guy,
virus.
you'd be like, oh, this dude, yeah, I just downloaded like 10 fucking discographies
The
from this
trustworthy
dude.
ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
See, I never used Pirate Bay stuff. I mean, I purchased music like Canyon did. I did little air quotes, but I did it with like sketchy ass fucking Apple fucking apps
Oh shit.
on my iPhone, my fucking iPhone 3. I had this like app that would allow me to listen to pretty much any song for 30 days or something, and then it would ask me to pay, and then I'd re-download the app and put it in a different fucking email.
That's nuts. I had
So much work.
I had a hacked version of Pandora once. That was pretty
Dude,
fucking
I
dope.
had that
Wait,
shit.
what?
Yeah.
I had that shit.
any
Whoa.
song you liked on
You just hit-
Pandora,
you
it would
liked it, and it
automatically
would download
download
it.
it. Yeah, yeah,
It was so
That's what that
sick.
shit was that you had?
yeah.
Oh, dude,
That
Augie
was-
was the cool guy. Like,
Wait,
Yeah.
I thought that was just Pandora. Okay,
Yeah,
I guess
no,
I
Pandora,
downloaded
yeah.
a hacked one too.
Yeah, it was,
Yeah,
Dude, I
yeah.
got it for you, Josh. I remember telling you about it, and you were like, "What?" I
Yeah.
think
That
I
it?
had to have. I had to have. But yeah,
Well, I don't
Augie, you and I were we're the same person over here with our
kinda
naughtiness.
like
It is bad
Augie was
boys.
cool. He
Yeah,
had the
yeah.
really
Canyon
thick
Milwaukee.
iPod. Like,
Bro, I
He
bought that
really
iPod
did.
with
You
my
had
own
that-
money, bro. Like,
I'm not saying you
I
stole
torrented
it.
the
Yeah, yeah.
iPod.
I'm just saying you had a
Yeah, I
shit
did.
ton of music on it, and it was like a fat iPod. I don't know how many
it's my-
songs
it was
fit at the
it was like
time, but it was a
150
lot.
gig iPod. So
Oh
my
yeah,
mom,
dude.
Oh,
my
one of
mom-
those
massive
ones.
for the time.
Damn.
Yeah, my mom worked for a Ford company. She was like a parts person at a Ford company, and every Christmas they would do like this huge fucking Christmas party, and they would just like give away these gifts. Well, one of her managers, he was like an old fart, and he didn't
Damn.
he wanted at the Christmas party, he didn't want it, and my mom was like, "Oh, I think my son would buy it from you," and he sold it to me for like $150. I was like, "Fuck yeah, dude, that was like a
Steal.
Pretty good deal
like
for
a
that
$300, yeah, it's like a $300 iPod, bro." Like,
Did you need a song from me from the?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Okay. It's between Vampires Will Never Hurt You or Honey, This Mirror Isn't Big Enough
It
for
could
the
be
two of
both.
us.
There's no
yeah, we
limit.
can put both.
You
Yeah,
can
there's
put
no
both.
Okay.
limit, man.
Yeah, both those guys. I mean, there's like the other obvious My Chemical Romance ones, but like I feel like a lot of people don't. I say a lot of people don't appreciate the album. I Brought You My Bullets, You Brought Me Your Love, but each song
Yeah.
is like multiple millions. So it doesn't fucking matter anyways. You could put any song from My Chem, and I'd be like, yeah, there you go.
The deep cuts.
Yeah, but that was Young Canyon. Even though I say that, but I spent a lot of time just practicing random songs just because they had the guitar app, Guitar Pro, Guitar Tab Pro, or whatever.
Yeah.
Back when it was only like $5 and you didn't have to pay monthly for it. And I would just
pay for
download
it
songs.
again, dude. Fuck.
Yeah. I would download songs when I was at my grandpa's house because he had internet. And then I would just learn those songs, but I never actually learned them. I just learned the chords that they did and like the cool finger stuff. And like, you know, that's what got me good at guitar. Initially, there's a point afterwards where I was like, oh, I should probably just start doing this myself and like coming up with like my own style and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thomas, my bad.
I would say my earliest memory of music was I was also around 3 or 4, and I remember just running around the living room dancing to "Genie in a Bottle" by
That's a good
Christina
song.
Aguilera.
Fuck yeah.
Xtina.
And then
That's going on the playlist.
Hell
I
yeah.
had
I love that
Definitely
song.
going on the playlist.
Hell yeah, dude.
I'm excited for this playlist.
I had a. Do you remember those freaking books? And you'd open up, and it was a bunch of CD sleeves.
Yeah. I had one of
Yeah.
those too. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I had one of those, and I had no strings attached. I had
Let's get
Backstreet
into
Boys.
Yeah.
What was that one? It was the one that came with the fucking Burger King Happy Meals back in the day. But I
The hit
had
single
this.
"Making Love to You."
Yeah.
Yeah, as a kid,
Dude.
Making love to you.
I
making love to
remember-
your father. When
I
no one
remember
knows
I
it's
went
really
to
late at
Burger
night.
King. They had this promotion with Backstreet Boys, and they had this whole like VHS that
Oh
you
my
could
God.
buy from the Burger King. And I was in foster care at the time, and I asked my foster dad to like buy it for me, and he would just buy me shit because I was an orphan and he felt bad. And so
All right, you learned the game quick.
Yeah. Step 1, be an orphan. Step 2, ask your
Ask for
family
shit.
for shit. Yeah.
But fuck, so that VHS had just like a bunch of behind the scenes like stuff for the Backstreet Boys, and I remember this one scene where they had "I Want It That Way" playing, and they all the members of the Backstreet Boys had different Burger King food items like in their hands.
Oh, because it's
and-
have it your way.
Yeah, and they were like,
Ah.
at Burger King, I can have it my way, and they just
I
had the
see.
fucking
Bro.
Whoppers and
Dude.
shit.
I'm looking at the toys right now that came with those Happy Meals, and they all look like fucking superheroes. It's hilarious.
Well, dude, that's how you. I think that's how you know you made it. Once you're collabing with like McDonald's or BK, like I'm waiting on my properties of nature. Happy Meal.
Honestly, they brought that shit back with
Fuck
like
yeah.
the fucking
The
Krabby
adult Happy
Patties.
Meals?
Oh, wait a minute. We lost Josh. Sad.
Yeah. I was trying not to mention it so we could like be clean about it, but like, yeah,
we'll
Josh
cut it
did-
out. We'll cut it
Josh
out.
Yeah,
did
dude,
freeze
yeah.
for a solid like minute with this creepiest fucking smile.
Oh
the
man,
movie,
Oh,
the
man.
movie Smile came out, and
I want to watch that.
Shit.
the marketing for that's fucking terrifying, and that's what Josh. He was like part of their marketing team for that. Fucking
I thought he was
Frozen.
genuinely like just like sitting back enjoying the story that Thomas was saying.
I was too
and
busy
I
looking
thought
at
he was
the
just frozen.
Backstreet Boys action figures to know.
No. I texted him. As soon as he froze, I was
All
like,
good,
all
all
right,
good.
this isn't a prank. He's not just being creepy. Like he's frozen. So I texted him, told him he was frozen.
Okay.
He
Um,
might have had an internet problem where he's just got to like replug and some
Okay.
shit. Or
Well,
like
way to be
restart it.
clutch and not bring it up.
Yeah.
Perform under
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
Well,
rigors.
Well,
you know
now we're
what?
here, so it didn't do that good. Did I?
Speaking of Smile, I was for the last few months I have been a very homeless person, and I spent a lot of time in the movie theaters just to get out of the elements. I have a sad story. A lot of these
You have a sad
stories
life,
I'm
man.
telling.
We say it in a
Anyways,
very funny way, but like
uh,
realistically, if you look at Thomas's life, you should be crying. But we try to present it in a very fun way.
But I would go to the movies and I would just watch a bunch of them. And I love horror movies, so I would go to a lot of horror movies. And they had the trailer for Smile, and that fucking trailer is so goddamn creepy
It is.
Yeah.
I fucking got physically uncomfortable every time it came on, even though I had seen it like 6 times.
Wow.
So I'm really excited to watch that movie. I have the week off starting on Tuesday. I'm gonna go to the movies.
Oh, nice.
Hell yeah.
Fucking-
There is an episode of that. I think you're about to mention this, Augie. There is the episode that we have in our podcast about Thomas, like a homeless man coming up to him as he's sleeping
Yes.
naked in his
God
vehicle.
damn it, bro. That was
Did you did you watch the Smile trailer before that happened? Because if you did, like, imagine watching that trailer for that fucking movie, dude.
right.
And then like you just wake up and there's a homeless dude dipping his whole fucking head in your window. That
Oh,
whole
no.
story,
Bro,
man.
I swear to God, you threw me for a loop when you said you said I had a knife in one hand and my dick in the other. Bro, I
Dude.
lost my shit.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Props to Nature podcast. We go fucking hard, man. We talk about shit other people wouldn't. We're not afraid
That's
of
right.
big.
He said I
We
was either
go
gonna
there.
stab or fuck this guy.
Yeah, dude. No,
Oh shit.
I mean, yeah, I'm doing better now. I'm making good money. My job's got me up in a hotel, so I'm not homeless anymore. I mean, I wasn't before I took this job either. I actually had a house.
Yeah.
But
Well, fuck yeah, man. That's awesome.
yeah, I guess I'll keep telling music stuff until Josh gets here.
Please.
But yeah, in that CD book I had all those, and then I had the Radio Disney like volume something with it had I'm Blue, Dabba Dee, Dabba Da.
Oh, dude,
Classic.
Eiffel 55.
Eiffel 65.
65.
Yeah.
I love that song. Put that on there.
It had
Fuck
Who
yeah.
Let the Dogs Out.
Classic, yeah. That I listened to that song so
yeah.
much as a
Oh, man.
kid.
Yeah. Saw a video today that said that song is actually about people having a good time at a party and then dudes show up and catcall women. That's what that song is about.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, so it's like
Sweet.
talking shit about
Dude,
like,
I always
why
said
do
I
you have
hate
to
that
do
song.
Yeah.
I said I hated that song. Fuck that
Well,
song.
I always
No,
I
it's a
heard-
good thing. So they're like calling these dudes out.
So
that
that's what I've been
catcall.
saying is I love that
Yeah.
song because it stands for good things. You know,
Yeah.
I've been saying that.
I've heard it that way, and I've also heard it as like they're at a party and then like a bunch of unattractive women.
Yeah, that's what I
walk in
heard.
and
Like,
they
thought it was
say,
about.
No,
who
it's
let the
about-
dogs out.
So if you like read the lyrics, he's like everything was fine, the party was bumping, and then it's basically saying like these dudes shows up.
Yippee-yi-yay.
Yeah, and they start like
Yeah.
catcalling women. Yeah, they start catcalling women, and they're like, "Fuck out of here."
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Good for them.
I also had like a Barney CD up in there because I was
used to
like 3 or
love
4.
Barney.
Josh says, "Let him
Yeah.
in. Let me in."
Oh shit! I mean,
Let
my
me
bad.
But I remember bringing that like CD case to the summer camp I was at,
Shit, I'm back.
and
It's
like
Welcome
me.
back.
Thomas Heath, the bassist of the band.
um,
Fuck, yeah, my internet went out.
dude.
Sorry. Continue.
No worries.
okay. But I had all that cool shit in my CD case plus the Barney CD. I only listened to it a few times.
You
Like,
took it to camp, right? Is this?
but I took it to camp.
Uh-huh.
Some dude opened up my freaking CD case,
I don't like where this is going.
disregarded all the cool shit I had in there, and just made fun of me for having Barney in there. Everyone was
No.
making fun of me.
Bro.
It's
That-
okay, though.
You know what? That might have been a bad move on your part. You should have slipped that one out before you
Yeah,
went to
Thomas.
camp.
yeah.
Thomas, you're
yeah.
going to die, and your body is going to leave behind a curse of like a ghost. You are going to be a curse for everything that's going on, and you're gonna haunt all the motherfuckers at the camp, and you're gonna be like, "You didn't even notice my who let the dogs out."
Yeah.
And then they'll be like, "No, time." And you like you steal their face or something. You like suck their soul out of them.
Dude, I was so picked on at that summer camp. I was a very chubby kid
Oh man,
because
Summer camps are rough, man.
they are,
Um,
dude.
But I remember these kids, they came up to me and they said, "Hey, twist your tongue and say apple." And so I did it.
Oh no.
And then I said the A word.
Dude.
Oh,
Those
my
kids?
gosh,
Elon
dude.
Musk and Bill Gates.
Yep.
Had to
They
be.
pranked on him so
I
fucking
was
hard.
so freaking like upset that I said a bad word that I cried for a good like 20 minutes.
Oh my
Damn.
gosh, dude. I'm
But this
devastated.
one of the fucking in hindsight, it was a hot summer camp girl because I didn't
Ooh.
register her as hot or not when I was 4 years old. But in hindsight, she was very attractive. And I sat on her lap
Let's go.
and she let me just cry.
Oh,
Into
what a
her-
sweetheart.
Into her bosom.
Into her
Yep,
bosom.
yeah.
right into her titties. And it was just yeah.
That lady
um,
was actually a ghost that relies on the tears of young children,
Oh.
young
Yeah,
bullied
yeah.
children to keep her alive longer.
that lady, Scarlett Johansson.
God bless
Dude.
her.
Oh shit.
God bless Scarlett Johansson.
Honestly, what a true gem.
we see you out there.
Doing
So-
the damn thing.
We actually forgot to name the playlist. So is there anything
Oh,
you want
yeah.
to name
Oh
this thing?
shit!
Nice stall tactic, guys.
Yeah,
I was thinking something to do. Like if you listen to our podcast, we have an episode about the Orange Julius Island where we have a lot of lore. And I was thinking we could do the
cult,
the cult of Orange Julius.
the cult of Orange Julius. Is that
Or
it?
some shit like that. Yeah, the Cult of Orange Julius or something similar to. We can name
Yeah,
it something
fuck
else.
it. Let's
If you
say
guys
it.
wanted
Let's
to
say
name
like
it
that.
Spaghetti Fucker 9000, we could do it. But like Orange Julius, I
Dude,
figured it'd be
Spaghetti
fun.
Fucker 9000 though.
We
These
could
are
have-
two good names.
I'm
cult-
down. I'm down for the Cult of Orange Julius.
Cult of Orange Julius, or the Cult of Orange Julius parentheses Spaghetti Fucker 9000 to keep
that.
it simple.
Well, we gotta think about our branding here.
Our
and
branding,
We're
our
giving
branding.
mixed signals.
This
with
is
the
true.
spaghetti
All right, so
fucker.
just Spaghetti Fucker 9000.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, let's just go with that.
No, yeah, the Cult of Orange Julius. That'll do it for us.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
I'm down. Did I miss a lot?
No, you just
no,
yeah.
no.
We tried stalling for you.
We
Don't worry.
talked
No
about
disrespect to
who let the
Thomas,
dogs
but
out.
he was still talking about his
Yeah.
CD book.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
That's all you missed.
Yeah.
Shit, dude, I was like freaking out. Everybody froze, and I was like, "Fuck, it's probably on my end."
yeah, that's probably me. That's probably my bad. I sent you a message as quick as possible though, just to
Yeah.
Um,
So
Yes.
progressing, what we kind of know what each of you individually does in the band. So like, who did you hear that like you were like, okay, I want to play guitar now. I want to play bass, and I'm gonna start singing. Like, well, who was that?
Well, I know they forced Thomas to play bass. So
Yeah.
First Thomas Blake.
Thomas, have you
mean-
done anything on your own accord?
What do you mean by that?
There's a lot of forcing, and I just
the
feel like you get
podcast.
based on
and
that.
I mean, the kissing is real, right? He gives, I say,
Yeah.
Thomas, come over here right now and give me kisses. You don't have an option, and then he gives me kisses. And that's like by
I played bass
He likes it.
in a few bands actually before Properties
Nice.
of Nature. So
Nice.
yeah.
yeah.
He's like the Used, Get Scared, Chelsea Grin,
Slipknot.
all of every Utah band.
And Thomas actually, we had sent out something on Facebook being like looking for bassists. And then like some guy that we had tried out to be a bassist before that only wanted to play the song Mama by My Chemical Romance responded with like a laughing emoji instead of like saying like I want to try out again or whatever. And I thought that was a bit wild. But then
That's
Thomas
kinda
hit us
wild.
up and then was just like, yeah, dude, like let's do this thing. And then he ended up living with Josh and I for a while until he could, get on his feet. And it was sick. He fit in right away. He wrote the
Perfect.
coolest shit. He writes the coolest shit.
yeah.
He
Let's
did
go.
it.
Well, I forgot
Was
I
there-
forgot we asked a question.
Oh yeah.
What's
So like,
going
what
on?
got you guys in your respective
Oh.
like parts of the band, right? So, like Josh, who was
I
someone
mean,
you heard
He was
singing and
also
you're like,
forced into singing. To be
I was forced into singing. So I started as a guitarist,
Uh-huh.
and then I don't really know what happened, but we stopped me on guitar. We were like, we don't have a bass player. We could probably just do one guitar, right? Because it was just me, Canyon, and
Mhm.
Cade. We were just
yeah.
drums,
Okay.
guitar, and bass. And I was like, I could probably just play bass, and we could have one guitar doing some crazy shit, and it'll sound cool. So we did that for a while. And then we were like, fuck, we need a second guitar at some point. And then we were like, we need a vocalist because we tried out so many people for vocals.
We were probably a bit too picky with some of them. There was a guy
Mhm.
whose name rhymes with Bloston, and he was very
Oh.
cool, and he was a very good
Thomas
singer.
never met him. Thomas
John-
never met him. He was a very good singer. He had
Johnston.
he was from Australia. He had an Australian accent. He was gonna do the spoken word thing.
Oh.
Imagine
he-
that, but
he was very
Australian.
Yeah.
accent.
Ooh.
It would have been so. It sounded fucking beautiful.
Yeah, sexy.
He had a really
Instead
good
of
voice.
me doing it. He had a better voice than me, dude. I don't know. Not as high pitched. He had a lower pitched voice, but it was very like pretty.
His voice was naturally better than Josh's at the time, but Josh
Yeah.
got a lot better to the point where I think Josh's voice is probably better than his now, unless he's a
Games.
famous singer now, and then we miss him.
Yeah.
Yeah, get fucked,
But,
Boston. Your voice isn't
Boston.
good anymore.
No, he was way chill.
Boston.
But
Yeah.
who got me into singing?
I could answer that.
Isaac Wilson probably.
There you go.
Oh, hell yeah.
When I
Okay.
heard the song Lemonade,
Yeah.
I was like, this song is the song.
Yeah.
Lemonade by Dwellings, sorry.
Correct.
I kept trying to sing it. I could sing nowhere near the pitch.
Uh-huh.
Now I can go way beyond that. I mean, I adapted my vocal range up to that. Like, for anybody listening to this who wants to sing, you can probably do it. Just practice.
Yeah.
Do it a lot.
Don't hurt your voice.
Dwellings, that the first time I heard Lemonade, dude, that shit blew my fucking mind.
I know.
Dude,
when their full album dropped, I
same.
was like, you got to be fucking kidding me. This is
Yeah.
the people that we're like, not up against, but I'm like, how do we fucking stand a chance if there's a band like this around?
Yeah.
That they actually blow me away.
And there, I did an episode with Eric Tilia. So they're the
Oh yeah.
the
Eric.
newest guitarist, and he is a fucking beast on guitar too. Good lord, man. He's
Me and
got
the
the
band,
Roman Pilots shit.
Roman Pilots.
Yeah.
I'll say for me, I didn't care about guitarists as people growing up, even though I was a guitarist. I never looked up to anybody as a guitarist, and I saw them all as competition, and I hated them. And then Will
I'm gonna be
Swan.
better than you.
No, seriously, I grew up short, and because of that, a lot of my life is built on spite. And people are like, you're not human if you're not 6 feet. So I'm like, that's fair. I'm gonna be better at you and have a better life than you. Fuck you. That's like my spiteful goals in life. It's not all that. I genuinely love the music and I love the fan base we created. And like all the friends we get to meet along the way and new friends we get to make, like other musicians. They're so much
The
better.
real treasure was the friends we made along the way.
Honestly,
right,
yeah. Like
yeah.
it started with spite,
Right
but
on.
then I'm
It's
like,
pretty
wait, I'm actually
sick.
starting to like this. Like this is so nice. Like everybody's so sweet and they're all like accepting and like people like you guys. It's so nice.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I was the Grinch in the beginning, but now my heart is growing 3 times something that day. But for me,
Could be cancer.
it's cancer. Yeah, sorry, heart cancer. No, my friend showed me Dance Gavin Dance, and then that night I wrote Sorry Excuse, and then I was like, I always wanted to write cooler and crazier stuff, and then I got to a point where I was happy. And then I found Polyphia, and then I instantly hated myself again. And so I was like, all right, now I'm going to do stuff like that, but still with a mix of like what I've been doing before. And so now it takes me 2 weeks to write a guitar part. So that makes me happy. But I'm very happy with where I'm at. So it was kind of in a way Will Swan. And then towards now it's closer to Timmy H, the old Tim Henson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What,
There's
what
a couple
was
songs.
your first DGD album?
Oh yeah.
First DGD album. It's the fucking. I got showed the song on Easy Heart's Way the most, but I will say that the Kurt. Okay, for me, my first DGD album that came
Hot
out,
take.
Mothership. It's still a phenomenal fucking album. A lot of people might not like that one. It's
Mothership fucks hard.
one of the best ones. Like I really liked Afterburner, but like
it's the best one.
it's so fucking good. It goes all over the place and it's so fucking hard. And Tillian's vocals go crazy in that song. I'm like, these guys are really impressive. So like any song from that album, Chucky and the Giant Tortoise, slap it down in there. I don't give a shit. Literally pick any song from that album. And then from Polyphia, I don't know. This kind of comes into the part of my life where I now just listen to full albums instead of single songs. So I don't know song names because I'm bad at that. But it was definitely just hold on, give me a second to find it real quick.
I saw Dance Gavin Dance in
Two allies
2007.
really bad.
Uh,
Saucy.
2007.
Saucy
by
Johnny Craig was
Polyphia.
in there.
yeah, that was when they just released Downtown Battle Mountain 1. They went on
Yeah, my
tour with The Devil Wears Prada, and I went to New Orleans and saw him. And I never heard of Dance Gavin Dance before in my life. And
Whoa. You went to a DGD show without knowing who DGD was?
well, because I went there to see Devil Wears Prada.
Wild.
Yeah, I went there to see Devil Wears Prada. They were opening for Devil Wears Prada, and I saw him, and I was like, damn, this band kind of goes hard. And it wasn't until, so I bought Adam a shirt. Me and Adam have been friends for like 15, 16 years. So I bought Adam a
Nice.
shirt, and I bought an album as well from them, and I mean, I've been listening to them since 2007. So
Damn.
Yeah.
Were
A
you,
long time viewer.
were you
yeah,
at the show where Johnny Craig puked on stage?
That's what
I
I was
was
gonna
not.
bring
Yeah,
up.
no, I
You've
was
seen that
not.
video
Yeah.
though, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. It's
Yeah.
crazy,
Okay.
dude. Dude's nuts.
That's so fucking crazy.
Uh,
Just see and he
for
throws up and then just continues. Just
for
keeps-
Polyphia, the song "Saucy," because like the first time I listened to that, I literally couldn't keep track of it, and I had to like go back and re-listen to it.
Yeah.
I will say another big influence from this whole era, because I think it was immediately after I was shown DGD that I found Hail the Sun. I hated a lot of their
Oh,
stuff.
yes.
I sent it to Josh, and then he was like, listen to it again. And then I loved it. He got me a Never Kill a Mouse, Let It Kill Itself or whatever shirt. And I've just been in love with them ever since. Love all their fucking music. They're great. Wish they make more
That
faster
sounds
all the time.
great.
Well, there was a song we actually deleted off of our first album. We never recorded it. It was heavily influenced by Elephantitis, the
Mhm.
Kill the Sun album, the EP. It sounded similar to that song Test Tyrannosaurus. It goes da
Yeah.
da 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 da. It was in 5/4, just like that song. It sounded
Yeah.
close to that song. No one's ever gonna hear it again.
That's okay. Yeah, they don't need to.
Oh man.
Thomas, what about you?
Let me see. I've always just been kind of a daydreamer. So when I like was growing up, I would just listen to music and put myself in
Yeah.
on stage, just like,
Nice.
with whatever music I was listening to. But the first person that I like saw and I was like, man, I want to like do what he's doing was Jack White.
Uh-huh.
When I
Hell
was
yeah.
in like high school, and Jack White just was so fucking sloppy on guitar, and he just like didn't fucking give a fuck. And
Yeah.
that's
Hey,
what I
who's Jack White?
really like.
The White Stripes.
The White Stripes. Oh yeah, okay.
But I mean, he fucking like he had really cool guitar parts and he fucking shredded, but like he didn't give a fuck about like being perfect or anything. And I
Mhm.
really
Yeah.
liked that.
That was one of those like simplistic, like they were such a like all their music is so simple, but it's so fucking catchy. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
They got some real vibes.
yeah.
And so then I picked up guitar and I was in a couple bands in high school. Yeah, I really love Chevelle.
Fuck
They're
yeah.
great.
Nice.
Pete Loeffler was a big like influence on me.
First
and,
Chevelle CD I bought was from a Christian bookstore.
really?
Yeah.
That's
Nice.
kind of crazy.
Yeah.
I heard it on some like FM radio or Octane, whatever, when I was
Yeah.
visiting my dad once, and it was they just come out the album Hats Off to the Bull or whatever.
Oh
And
yeah.
I listened to that when I liked it at the time. I still like it. I think
Well,
it's got a lot of
when-
good memories for me.
When I was 15, Chevelle was peak music for me. Like
Yeah.
I
Mhm.
was just like I was listening to Sci-Fi Crimes, and they had an album called Venus Sarah, and
Yeah,
those
yeah.
were I was like, holy fuck, I haven't heard anything like that. Now it's just I listen back to it and it's just kind of like butt rock, but back then
Yeah, it's got Borg vibes.
I was like, holy shit,
Bro,
this
that
is
fucking
perfect music.
Still Running, I believe. So it's off their 2004 album. And it
Mhm.
starts out with him like yelling. Holy shit, dude. That shit blew me the fuck away, man.
Yeah, I go back and listen now. I'm just like, man, I can't really vibe with it. But like back then, I was totally enamored, and I wanted to do stuff like that. And then Death Cab for Cutie guy,
Dude, fuck my life.
Um,
Death Cab for Cutie is so good. I love
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
and he's been a consistent inspiration to me, even though I can't remember his name right now.
Ben Gibbard.
Ben Gibbard, yeah. And his lyricism is probably like still second to none in my
Yeah.
opinion. I've never they've never dropped off my like listening. Like I still listen to them almost every day in some capacity.
He's so good at storytelling, man. Like, holy shit.
Mm-hmm. And so it's kind of a joke on our podcast when I say like, oh yeah, I have my own project that I'm doing, even though it's still probably years from taking off. But
Mm-hmm.
he's a big inspiration for me right now when I write music.
Yeah.
I try to.
You like the Postal Service as well?
Yeah, yeah. I
Fucking love
didn't
the
like
Postal
it
Service.
as much, but I mean, still, like the lyrics in the Postal Service were
Yeah.
just
Wait.
phenomenal.
Is the Death Cab for Cutie guy the singer of Postal Service?
Yes.
Get closer to your
Mhm.
mic, Josh.
Oh, I'm closer to my mic now.
Okay.
Yeah,
Um,
he is.
Shit, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
didn't know
yeah.
that at all. I never really listened to the Postal Service other than that one Such Great Heights song, whatever if that's what it's called.
Yeah.
Because post hardcore or melodic post hardcore band did a cover of it. I don't know.
Oh, and Converge, yeah. They did a
Yeah.
fucking
It
phenomenal
was
cover of it too.
amazing.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
fucking amazing. I never knew about the Postal Service. That's the only way I know of the Postal Service. I don't
Yeah.
think I've listened to any Postal Service songs.
So they have a
Other
song.
than that
It's
one?
it's probably one of my favorite songs about the Postal Service. It's called "We Will Become Silhouettes," and it's literally about like nuclear fallout. And it's such a beautiful
God.
song. And he's like, it's basically like when we step outside, our bodies will decompose. Like it's like the song is so fucking pretty, but then you hear the lyrics and you're like, oh my God, this is kind of fucked up.
I think I know what you're
Damn,
talking about,
okay.
actually.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
even the title, having a song be about like nuclear stuff like that, and then like our whatever will become silhouettes, like how it
Yeah.
is when it's like, oh yeah, you literally your shadow gets burned into the ground.
Yes, yeah.
Like
what
that's
he-
very cool. Like the idea of that chat to be able to have that kind of thinking is like it's beyond me.
Yeah,
I
it's
wish I
literally
Um,
the prettiest fucking song ever, too. Like it's so
Well-
beautiful, but like,
Yeah. And then another reason why Ben Gibbard's so inspirational to me is because he literally was a sad boy indie alternative artist like myself, and then he married Zoe Deschanel.
fuck yeah.
Wow.
So
I didn't know they were married. God damn.
I mean, they're not married anymore.
Oh
but
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So she's
he
available.
was once. She,
Yeah.
I don't think she is, but
Ah,
That's okay. I don't want her.
that's
anyways.
inspirational too.
Yeah, you're Zoe.
Get out of here.
Well, let's go with the White Stripes, man.
I don't want to be too normy, but also I gotta say Icky Thump. I mean,
Yeah.
that always gets me hyped.
And then, do you want to put a Chevelle song on here?
Sure, I'm gonna go less normy on this one.
Hats off to the Bulls.
It's off of Sci-Fi Crimes. Let me find it. I think Chevelle kind of fell off though. If I'm
Yeah.
being honest.
Oh, I'm sure.
Oh, it's called Shameful Metaphors, and that was one of my favorite songs by them.
And then Death Cab.
Death Cab.
Just say the classic, man. Come on.
I'm actually, you know what? They have this song that I think gets overlooked a lot.
My favorite Death Cab song is actually "We Looked Like Giants."
Okay.
It's a fucking good one. If y'all don't know that one, it's off of their first.
It
album, I
rings
believe.
it rings bells in my head, yeah, but it's not necessarily
Transatlanticism?
something that I like. Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, I love that. I mean, I love that album. That album's just great. I don't remember any names of the songs often because I.
It's the
listened to
one
it when
where
I
he's
was, like, a
about.
wee
It's
boy.
about fucking.
Oh.
It's about
Yeah.
fuck. It's about
Yeah.
sex.
Yeah.
It's about fucking in a car.
Yeah. In a car. Yeah.
We have a lot of
In the
songs
Death
like that
Cab.
ourselves, actually.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, yeah, we have a song about fingering someone in a car. It felt so strange writing that lyric, by the way. Like I did it, and like just you're a bunch of like just out of being teenage boys in a room, and you're like, what are we part of fingering a girl? And it's like, you want to put that in a song, dude?
Okay, so they have the album's called the Photo Album, and there's a song called A Movie Script Ending, and the piano part in that is just so beautiful. I think it deserves a listen.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say something about me. Never mind. I'm not gonna say it. I was gonna say speaking of fingering a girl in a car, but yeah, no.
Oh,
How's everybody doing? That was good. You like that? Gotta redo it.
you like that?
All right.
Okay, hold on.
So everybody always asks us, where do we find these playlists that we make on this show? And we find them on, you can just follow us on Spotify at VIP LAYLIST. And I'll also leave links on all of our socials, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can find all the playlists there as well. I have a link tree, and that ad is VIPLAYLISTPOD, all one word. And that's where you find these things at. So,
Yep. So no more complaining.
yeah,
And
I told you. You
go
don't
find
listen.
them.
It's on you.
Go find them. Go listen to them. Give us feedback, please.
Yeah. Leave us a review because we love you. And that would be the coolest thing ever. Subscribe and follow. I feel like that's a YouTube thing, but no, do it either anyway.
Yeah.
If you can't find the button, I don't know. You're not
DM
trying
me.
hard enough.
DM me.
Yeah. Leave us a review. That'd be really cool. And then go follow us on our socials and on Spotify to keep up with the playlist.
Thank you.
So before we got started, we talked a little bit about new music coming out and stuff like that. I don't know how much y'all can talk about it, or I know y'all have a bunch of features and all that shit.
How
It
do you know that?
should be rolling out. How much do you think is comfortable to say, Josh? Because I feel comfortable saying like almost next to everything.
January is our estimate. We're still trying to deal with some shit.
Chris
Okay.
January.
It is a co-written album or an EP.
Mhm.
I won't say the other band's name just yet.
I
or
know the
maybe
other band, but I won't say it.
maybe I should say the other band. Does it?
The only reason I know the
Maybe
other
just go
band.
for it. If it's a whole month, it's
Yeah.
almost 2 months from now. We're probably
Yeah.
gonna
So
announce
okay, so it's
something.
this band called Alucius, right?
Oh, is that how you pronounce that
ALUXUS.
shit?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay,
yes,
okay.
yes.
I thought
Uh,
it was Alexis, but
Everybody
okay.
goes Aluxus, yeah. And
Yeah,
even I, before I even was able to say it, Jack was like, "It's Alucius." I was like, "Oh, cool. All right, got it."
I thought it was a Lucius because of like Kingdom Hearts names, and I was like, that X always makes an SH sound. my
Yeah,
guy.
it's always that. I should have known. I should have known.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're doing it with them and like co-written as in like it's not like a split EP where we did 3 songs and they did 3 songs and then we're just releasing it together. We wrote each and every song together. Like I, being the only guitarist for Properties of Nature, I wrote all the guitars, for the Properties of Nature parts, and then they would write a guitar. And then we just collabed, and we planned on it taking 4 months, and then it ended up taking like a little over a year by the time it comes out in January. And it could get pushed back, could get pushed forward. Not entirely too sure, right? We're still figuring that out right now. But I'm excited for it. We do have features on it from prominent people in the genre, like closer to our range.
Okay, so we got Daisy from I Met a Yeti.
Okay.
Nice.
One song.
Which they knocked it out of the park instantly. We asked them, and then like they got same day delivery. And our
Yeah.
producer Cole was like, "I have never gotten such good high quality vocals within the same like 3-hour span before. This is crazy."
That's amazing.
Yeah, she responded. I asked, and just immediately, a couple hours later, was done.
That's
Mhm.
badass.
She said, "If you need a John, I could hit you with that." And then she started spitting.
She started spitting fire on the mic.
Yeah.
But so we got her. We got
Joey Wheeler.
Joey Wheeler,
Joey Wheeler.
old singer of Anamoria.
Joey Holiday,
Yeah.
not actually
Yeah,
Joey
yeah.
Wheeler, but that's what we
Nice.
call him.
Hell yeah.
We got Joey Holiday. We got Isaac on another song.
Because
Dope.
we love him. We besties
Yeah.
with him. We love him.
Isaac, I'm like honestly trying to get Isaac on one song every album we ever do.
Seriously,
Like,
I love him.
I'm
He's
so
so great.
voice
down.
is-
I love him, dude.
We've
His
already
voice
come
is
this
just
far. We might
fucking-
as well.
I'm
Dude,
trying to
we're
get
trying to
Isaac
get him
to
in the
move
band.
in with me.
Yeah, yeah. Take my
Um,
spot, please.
Take my literally. I'll give it up. I'll do guitar. Have Canyon write stuff. I'll try to play it. It'll just sound like
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I
really
read.
bad. I was just that's how I play it. It's just
Oh, got it. Got
just
it.
missing every note. It sounds like fucking Guitar Hero.
You get
when
it.
you're
You
missing
get
all
it.
those
You're good on
notes.
guitar. You're good. You know you are.
I'd probably be able to do it. But who else we got? Brian Butcher.
From the home team.
Is that his last name?
Yeah.
For sure, yeah.
Yeah, the home team singer.
Hell yeah.
I think that's all
I
of
think
them,
I think
right?
that's it for features. Yeah,
4?
that we have 5 songs on the EP, which I'm super excited about releasing. We wanted to do more, but a bit of a time restraint or constraint on that. But overall, it is some of the best music that I think that like, just for me personally, right? Just because like a lot of music that I listen to, like I get bored of it very quickly because the old ADHD brain's just like, I know what's going to happen next. So I wanted to make a lot of music that it's just like your brain's like, what the fuck is happening like the whole time. And I'm very excited to get as many people as we did on it, and then having the Lucius guys to work with, and like going to the studio with them. It was such a fun time.
Yeah.
Like, and we had a snowstorm and everything, and like nothing like being with the boys in a snowstorm, an ice storm. It was so good. Yeah, man.
I found a bottle of Screwball whiskey in the fridge at that place, and I just drank all of it by myself because no one wanted to drink. And that
dude, I was like the only
whiskey.
driver. I couldn't get drunk. And then we all played Mario Kart. Like that was
Oh, what a blast.
seriously, it was such a good time. Like
I
I
know-
had a lot of fun.
I
Then I
helped
went
out.
to the hospital.
Yeah, that was that I hated that.
I helped
I had
out
to beat
the
Daddy.
demo team for a while. Mark was helping him out too from Illusius.
Mhm.
I don't remember what we were doing. We were in like a call or whatever. Somebody brought up anime, and Mark was like, "Oh, I fucking hate anime, right?"
What?
Yeah, and he was like, "I just don't understand why it's so popular right now, whatever." And then he was like, and then this is how I found out he did that split EP with you. He was like, "So we recorded this wasn't recorded at all." So he actually said this off air, but he was like, we did
damn.
like a split thing with Properties of Nature, and he said while we were recording it, he said, I remember, like, I don't remember who he said was tracking, but he said he went and
It
sat
is
on the couch
Cole.
and watched the Adventure Zone. No, Adventure Time, like all of it. You'll binge watch Adventure Time cartoon, and he was like, I fucking love that show now.
Oh, it's probably the regular
I think
show.
it
It's
was
probably
regular
regular
No,
show.
it was the regular show. That's what it
okay.
is. Yeah,
Yeah,
regular
dude,
show,
it was
yeah.
good.
He was like, I
We
love
were
that show
watching
now.
regular show with Thomas, and Mark were watching it.
We'd like
So
wake up
many.
in the morning and we'd feel like such shit because we'd only get like 4 or 5 hours of sleep a night because we had to like fucking rush. And like Cole was literally getting like he was doing like 18-hour work days. I
Dude,
felt so bad for
seriously.
him. He was he's such a good man. And then like we'd all wake up and like when someone else was doing their tracking or whatever, everybody else would just be like getting coffee or whatever, just eating breakfast, just looking at the TV all like fuzzy eyed and like taking naps and stuff. We were all exhausted. The couches in the recording room were just always filled to capacity with people being asleep.
Dude,
Yeah.
me and Jake, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, me and Jake were keeping current on Attack on Titan while we were
Let's go.
over there.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
So
I still
we
haven't
were
watched
watching
that new
one.
season.
You
I
need
still haven't watched
to-
we watched everything but the last episode.
Why?
I don't know, because my
Same.
wife fucking hates finishing things, dude. We literally I
Same.
binge watched like 5 years worth
Just
of
get a
Naruto
divorce.
in 6
Easy,
months.
just get a divorce, dude. What the hell?
Yeah.
Like the rest of us.
I
I
feel
like-
like that'd technically
Fuck,
be
dude.
finishing the marriage, and she
Yeah.
hates.
Oh
that.
yeah, you
Bro.
could.
Ah,
you
she
could-
wouldn't
can't
like
do
that,
that,
would
yeah.
she?
Yeah.
Oh, never
Like
mind.
I binge watched like 12, 13 years of fucking Naruto, right? Like in like
Oh
6
fuck
months.
yeah!
And
Yeah.
then it came the last season came out, and she was like, I don't want to watch this anymore. And I was like, you
Fuck.
fucking
No!
bitch.
You can't just stop that far in.
Yeah.
Bro, it's been my whole life, right?
Right?
I think,
Like, 6
dude,
months.
she's playing the long game. This is like some weird psychological
Yeah.
thing. Like,
Yeah.
there's no other explanation for this.
She told me,
It
she
could
was
not
like,
finish.
but if I watch it, that means it's like really over. And I was like, it makes no sense. It's really over, even if
I mean,
you don't
she-
watch this
she's
shit.
There's
like,
still Boruto. Boruto's not as good, by the way.
No, we haven't
Uh,
watched a single episode of that.
I watched
don't-
like
yeah.
100 episodes into Boruto, and I stopped watching it. I
Yeah.
just couldn't. It's
I'm
just
gonna
not-
piss.
it's
I'm
not
gonna
the
piss
same,
Adam
dude.
off. That's like watching Dragon Ball Super.
Dude,
Bro.
I don't like Dragon Ball, but Thomas is a big fan of Dragon Ball.
I don't like Dragon Ball at all.
I loved Dragon Ball. Wasn't a fan of anything after. I didn't really
Okay.
like Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
Didn't really like Dragon
Yeah,
Ball.
Adam's about to leave. All right.
Yeah, I'm about to leave. No,
I was like,
I'll
you guys
get-
are a bunch of fucking assholes ganging up on me and not liking Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
I'll
He
get
literally
you're-
leaves.
You're
Honestly,
getting like anime edged, dude.
Yeah.
dude, I just
Yeah.
fucking loved Kid Goku. I mean, that he stole
Dude,
the
he's
show.
so sweet and innocent. Like,
Yeah,
it's a fun
and then absent father Goku just wasn't as endearing.
Yeah. Yeah. True.
show. Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't love
Yeah.
his kid Goku.
Yeah.
You're like, dude, this guy's kind of a piece of shit.
Yeah, I
Wait,
feel you, I
wait. So
feel you.
real question. What are all your guys' favorite animes? Like name everybody in this group. All five of us. Just
Right
name
now,
Oh, shit.
probably Jujutsu Kaisen.
That's a
I
good
really
one.
love Demon Slayer. I'm very like basic bitch with it. I mean,
one. That's more
I
than
could
one canyon.
I could, yeah, shut the fuck up. I have a long list of like my favorite kinds are like slice of life ones, and they're really fun.
I watched
it's-
what was that one we watched? It was Oran High School Host Club with my wife. That one's good.
yeah, dude. The ladies be loving Oran, dude.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm not saying it
I
right. Don't
haven't
kill me. I'm
seen
so
that
sorry.
one.
Yeah.
Apparently, it's fucking phenomenal.
Yeah.
But like slice
It's
of life
pretty good.
animes are absolutely my favorite. You know, people fall in love or like they fall in love with doing something.
My daughter likes Fruits Basket.
I remember that one also being a favorite
Yeah.
of the ladies.
Haven't
Ladies
seen
love
that
that
one
one.
either.
They're about the Chinese zodiacs who are like they become human, but if you hug them, then they turn into their Chinese equivalent, so like a dog
Yeah.
or whatever.
Okay.
And stuff
Yeah.
like that.
Have you guys seen Kotaro Lives Alone?
No, I might.
I
have.
like that one. There's only one episode. It's like on Netflix.
There's only one
It's-
episode.
No, I'm sorry, one season. I'm sorry.
Oh, I was
Yeah, there's only one season.
It was a
and
No, I've
movie.
never. I've
Yeah,
never
it was a
seen
movie.
It's basically I mean, the title is like what it's about. It's about like a little boy, he's like 4 or 5 and he lives alone. And it's
Oh.
like it's really cute, but it's like really sad at the same time.
No, yeah, I think
So-
this
Okay.
just came out pretty recently.
Yeah.
right?
I'm gonna check
don't
it out.
I've been
don't
wanting
get
to
me
watch
wrong,
it.
like I'm like I love like My Hero, like Attack on Titan, and back
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
day, like
they're all
Inuyasha,
great.
like, but like this is like just I don't know. I might get made fun of, but that's okay.
Nah,
No.
man.
I'll say one that get me made fun of. One of my favorites that's a slice of life one that's just fun, right? Is K-On! It's just a bunch of high school girls that do like music stuff. I don't think it's fan servicey though. I would really hate it if it was. I don't remember it being that, but I think it was
Uh-huh.
really cute. They just played
Okay.
like instruments and they just wanted to be musicians, and I was like, that's cool.
Well, I watch a
Alright.
lot of Slice of Life because of my wife, so we watch like
Yeah, they're just a good time, and they're
Yeah.
not meant to be like anything crazy. And I could just
Yeah.
put it on off to the right and like have it on and had like a couple seasons or something. I just remember it being like pretty good.
All
fun.
time best slice of life anime has to be Redo of Healer.
I don't know what
I
that
don't
is.
know.
I haven't
You
seen that
don't
either,
know.
yeah.
You don't. It's porn. It's porn.
Oh.
Oh.
I was about to look it up. Like,
All time-
Look it up.
all time, I guess, all time most successful slice of life would be Seinfeld.
Oh wow, what a classic anime.
It's because the
Classic.
bass.
Fuck
He's a
yeah.
bassist. He loves the little bass lines.
Yeah.
Boo boop
Yes.
doo doo doo.
That's what it is.
I think my favorite anime though is probably the Boondocks.
yeah,
I
that
mean,
one's good too.
it's a
I
great
mean,
show.
yeah.
Hey,
fucking-
speaking about that though, have you guys seen the side to side shot of
Yes,
it's
I
the
have.
Boondocks fight scene that they stole from Naruto?
yeah, it's Naruto fighting
It's like-
Orochimaru, and it's
Yeah.
like fist for fist,
Frame
the
by frame,
exact
dude.
same
They
fucking
literally
Yeah.
stole it.
He was
Well, that's-
he's apparently a big fan of anime, so- and that was like his favorite fight
Well,
scene. So he
that's
literally
why-
ripped it. Like, yeah,
Dude, that's so funny.
That's why
It's the biggest form of
literally-
flattery. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, flattery.
The Boondocks is literally an anime. Like they drew it in anime style.
yeah,
That's,
Fucking-
that's kind of true, huh? I think
My-
the
my
only
wife
thing that
told
makes
me
an
it's
anime an
not
anime
anime.
is that it's made in Japan.
yeah.
thought that was the requirement.
That's
That
the
is-
that's
yeah.
the
I
requirement.
guess if that's
yeah.
the requirement, my favorite anime would probably be
Hank Hill,
the
King of the Hill.
King of the Hill. I would say Cowboy Bebop. It just
Okay.
It's good.
Okay,
Nice.
the best ending out of it ended so gracefully.
I've only
compared
watched
to
4
other
episodes of
animes.
that.
Is this
Yeah.
the podcast where people find out we're just like regular fucking losers?
Yes.
Yeah,
Anime
pretty
nerds.
much.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
you guys were talking about that sixth session with like all these guests, like all the homies. Like, let's put some homies on the playlist, right? Like Joey Holiday, like Isaac.
Well, we
like,
gotta
let's put
finish
some
our
other shit
first
on.
though. Hold on, my favorite anime.
Oh yeah, sorry, Augie.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I'll be honest, man. I'm probably gonna get shit for this, but I thoroughly enjoyed Tokyo Ghoul. Like, probably
Okay.
more than I should.
I still haven't seen it.
Okay, did
Yeah.
you like the whole thing all the way through though?
Okay, I'll
Because
tell you this.
first
I had to
season-
watch it twice. I had to watch
First
it twice.
season was so fucking good.
It was
First
so
season,
fucking good,
10
yeah.
out of 10. Literally, I
Yes.
would agree with you. That's up at the top of my fucking list.
Yes.
Tokyo Ghoul, loved it. Last season was like a 3 out of 10 for me.
Last season was fucking weird.
Last
I actually
season-
had to watch it twice because I hit the last season and I watched like 6 episodes and I was like, the fuck is this?
Well, a lot
And
of
I stopped watching it.
dude, throughout there's 4 seasons, isn't there?
No, there's only
3 or
3.
4.
The third
There's
is
only
like
3?
really long. Yeah.
Okay, so throughout the show, it's like it seems like a bunch of parts got cut and you're like missing information.
Yeah.
Which that's the one thing I didn't like.
I didn't like that either. But the third season gets really fucking good near the end, and it picks back up, and you understand kind of why it started out the way it did. So
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah.
to me, it seemed like they just kept like coming up with ideas on what they should add to it
Yeah.
and like new shit, and then you're just left kind of feeling lost. You're just like, where does this all go to?
kinda how I
it
feel.
does like come back around. Like the last season explains quite a bit in the last couple of episodes. So
Okay. I mean,
it gets better. Yeah.
okay, cool. I really
It's still a good
enjoyed
show,
that one
though.
too.
I've watched,
Yeah.
I'd say for me personally, my favorites, I would say Tokyo Ghoul's up at the top, and then I like RE0
RE0.
a lot. Those two I've watched multiple times. I really like them. I don't necessarily know why.
Adam's gonna go full basic bitch. What's your favorite anime? I already know it.
No. Like I said, like right now, dude. Like I
Oh,
think
okay, right
that
now.
Kotaro is
Okay.
like it. And you guys say whatever you want. Like it's the attachment from my youth. All right, Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z. Like I'm attached to the fucking characters. That's what it is. Like I even watch GT. Like you can drop anything like from that fucking series. I'm
Yeah.
just gonna eat it up. I'm pathetic.
That's
But,
okay.
Did I actually watched the Dragon Ball superhero in the theaters recently?
Yeah, what'd you think?
I enjoyed it. I mean, I was kind of lost because, like I said, I kind of stopped watching after
Right.
Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
I haven't seen it yet. I
uh,
want to.
yeah, I won't say anything else then. But it was fun.
Yeah.
I will say that Goku wasn't really in it much at all.
Yeah, it's
It
supposed
was-
to be like Gohan, focused on Gohan and Piccolo.
Yeah.
Nice.
So
Well, hell yeah. All right, yeah. So let's get some friends on this playlist, man. Just shout out homies or
okay.
Nuoro, Nuoro. That's our first producer, the one that recorded Wolves in Business Suits. That's his band.
Okay.
There's
Drew
also
Owens.
Moxie though.
Yeah.
Moxie.
Moxie's their new one. Moxie the band, I think, is the full name.
yes,
Yeah,
I know
like
who
one
that
of
is. That's
each of
fucking.
those.
Oh my god, that's
The guitarist of a lot like
Oh,
Birds.
yes.
Yes.
what's his
Michael
name?
Franzino.
Michael Franzino.
Yes, correct.
bro. If
If
you
you
get a
can-
chance, listen to the episode I did with
Joe Arrington.
yes, Joe Arrington. I spoke with him, and he actually hits on Michael Franzino quite a bit.
Okay.
He hits on him.
Yeah, no, he talks about him like because I asked him what it was like working with Michael
Well,
Franzino.
He keeps calling him. He's like, "Can you
Yeah.
take a second?" And then he's like,
Yeah.
"Hey, Mr. Frendino, how you doing? You
Hey,
doing good?" He's
Mike.
like, "Stop calling." He's like,
Dude, that's
"Okay."
basically what we did,
How
dude.
you doing?
We fucking Michael left his fucking fidget spinner at the
spinner.
studio when we were there, and I sent him a video through Instagram. I was like, "You're not getting your fidget spinner back. It's ours now."
We like did it like a terroristic.
Yeah, it was, like,
hostage
scary.
Video.
That's
It was
funny.
like
Why-
very,
what the fuck was
very
wrong
like
with us?
not normal. And then he was like, I don't remember how he responded. Actually,
I think
it
he
was
was
funny
just
though.
like, I think he was just like, haha, that's okay. You're good. Like, I think he was like, because we were very small at the time, like literally not even anything because we hadn't put
Well,
out
we
any
didn't have any
music.
recordings.
Yeah.
So like we were just a bunch of kids basically who got in hold of his property and we're like, we have your toys. And like he was like, okay, it's fine. I
You
don't
fucking
fucking care
weirdos.
anymore. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
if you could put The Cost by Moxie, the band,
And
on
Okay.
there,
then Wire
But-
Game by Nuoro.
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. It's
Um,
that's such a good song.
Fuck,
Fe-
let me-
specifically Fever Dream into Wire Game, but Wire Game.
Really?
What do you mean?
I
I
don't
really?
wanna.
The best Noir song was what's it called?
Imperil, the last one.
Yes. Yeah.
It really was. It really was. But like,
I like
if I'm
Wire
trying to get
Game.
people into it, Wire Game, like I think is the one that most people would like. but, like,
Actually,
the
Imperil-
saxophone
Better
solo.
Life, Better Life by Noiro is best Noiro song.
I actually think that saxophone solo in the song. I think Drew's dad did that,
Yeah.
didn't he?
Mhm.
yeah.
That's a
Um,
cool thing.
Let's see. Some homies that we recently made into homies was Here's to Now. Those guys have a song called Rose
They're pretty
Gold.
good too.
Fucking-
Yeah.
Yeah. Those
that
guys, we had them
song's
on literally like
freaking banger.
I was gonna say yesterday, but it's just that I've been editing that
It was last
podcast
weekend.
literally
Yeah.
the past like 4 fucking days because it was like an hour and 40-minute long podcast, and I was like, Jesus Christ. It was a great time though.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
It
Those
sucks
guys were
because
really
like
fun.
half of everybody's mics stopped recording around the last 30-minute mark. So I just basically like ended the podcast and was like, thanks for listening, bye. But we're gonna do another episode with him at some point. Here's to now.
Can you put Gambit by Roselia?
Yeah.
Yeah, John's
They're
been
the straight
consistent
homies.
homie.
Dude,
Evan
yeah.
Moss is so cool. I fucking love that guy.
John is the homie.
I remember when he
Isaac.
came on the scene, man, and like the first time I ever saw him in Swan, he posted something in Swan posting, and he's just a fucking phenomenal guitar player.
Yeah.
Dude, he's way
Really
chill
good.
too. Hit him
Yeah.
up if you haven't had him on
Yeah,
on here.
Isaac Wilson has been consistent homie throughout the time we've been doing this.
Oh yeah.
I feel like they're kind of an obvious one.
Yeah.
Well, we already had Lemonade put on there. Should we put
You can do
another?
another.
one?
The Color of the Cat Tree.
Uh,
That one's my favorite from the album.
Fair.
Do that one.
Um,
Honestly, every song they've ever done is fucking just awesome.
Yeah.
You know what? The
Castell are straight homies too. They let me live at their house for a couple weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, Castell, they're really cool guys. Science Penguin, they were on our podcast too. They were
Yeah,
Oh,
I just
dude,
talked to
they're-
them.
They're
There's-
awesome.
Bro, their episode actually comes out this week.
Oh,
shit.
hell
dude,
yeah.
that's
Yeah,
great.
yeah, yeah.
Their song Octopus Punch, I love that. Pulses, they got a couple that I like. I if any of you guys have any specific ones that you prefer from them, definitely say
Pulses,
it.
I want one of those new ones.
Their new
Yo
song
Champ in the
XO.
making. I like Yo
XO is
Champ in
a
the making more
fucking-
than XO.
I love XO.
I did too, yeah. But I mean, I'm like a
Again.
Pulses simp, dude. I fucking
Yeah,
Dude,
they're
this
so
is fucking
freaking
amazing.
chill. They're chill as hell.
yeah. We'll put both of those on there though.
Shit. Let me.
Yo Champ, and then what song from
little
Castillo?
Little Geronimo, literally any song from their Celebration album. I really like it.
Yeah.
Castell, I mean, Witch's Flower. That's hard to go.
I know
wrong
it
with
sucks
that
because
song.
it's like you say there, it's like, oh, obviously the song that I like the most from them is the song that people like the most, because it sucks because you want to do like a deep cut one, but it's like, I don't know, man, it's a good song. Witch's Flower,
Dude.
Castell.
Yeah, and it's such a sick song name too, like Witch's
Yeah.
Flower. It just sounds
I've-
fucking cool.
I have a suggestion for a song. I wouldn't say this guy is my homie because I don't know him, but a coworker of mine said this is his friend, and I guess he lives in St. George. He writes music like it's the closest thing to Juice World that I've ever heard.
Oh hell yeah.
It's DXNNIE. I think his name's Donnie. I think he just replaced it with an X.
Okay.
That's a
But
pretty cool
the
name.
song Danny Phantom, it's a cool song. Honestly, every song by him. He has 185 monthly listeners. This dude should be famous in my opinion.
Damn.
Like once you guys listen to his music, you'll be like, okay, shit. If you're like Juice World fans,
Oh,
I think
I'm a
he's-
huge Juice fan, man.
I think he's pretty similar to Juice World. He even has like Juice World references in his lyrics.
Oh
He-
shit.
Like
Are you a Juice fan?
hell yeah, dude.
Fucking
I would
give me a
like a
song,
Juice
man.
World.
Yeah.
Let me look through some songs. I don't want one of the basic ones. I want
Is there any like I guess on this topic, what is like some left field shit that y'all listen to?
left field.
Yeah,
yeah.
I feel like
Maybe
Juice WRLD,
Stuff that
Juice WRLD
people
would
wouldn't
be the
expect.
left field.
Yeah.
I wanna look through some songs.
There's this person. Okay, so there's someone, I don't want to say their name because it's in Korean. It's spelled Mingeon. They have 4,188 monthly listeners, right?
Mhm.
And like I love a lot of their songs. I love every song they put out so far, but one called Signal, which is really popular by them. But like when you play it, there's a person named like Milkoy or something, and
Mhm.
they're an actual like very famous person that I think just took on the other name Mingin or whatever the hell it is. And I think that's why they're doing so well. But they're only 4,188 monthly listeners. That's like a bit left field for me.
Now, by left field, do you mean obscure or like something surprising that you didn't think we would listen to?
Either or, don't matter.
Yeah.
So like something that maybe would be surprising, I guess, is like I like hip hop quite a bit. There's a song that I've been fucking jamming all the time lately called Next Levels by King Ghidorah. And then there's also Take the Field by Shakewell. Fucking goes hard. So those are a couple. I really
You know, in
like.
this same line of Polyphia, I love Sincato. I fucking love that guy.
Oh yeah, Charlie something. I can't remember his name.
It's so fucking good.
Yeah, he's a guitarist for Artificial Language.
What was it?
Oh,
They're
Uh,
dope. If you haven't heard of them,
Sincato,
go check them out.
Syncatto. And I would say
Yeah.
the song Rabbit Hole from their new EP.
Yeah, Charlie Robbins is his name. Yes.
Something kind of obscure that I like would be there was this band in Salt Lake that I was a huge fan of when I was younger. They're called Visitors, and they're like doing swancore before I even knew what the fuck swancore was.
Mhm.
And they have a song called With a Y off of an album called Blue Shift. That song is so fucking good. Yeah, I'm a huge fan of them, even though they have like I don't think they're a band anymore. They never got big at all, but they were like one of the locals in Salt Lake that I really liked.
I found
yeah.
a Juice World song.
All right.
Blood on My Jeans. I was looking for the one with the acoustic guitar.
Yeah,
I
That's
was
a
like, I
good
can't
one.
fucking remember which one that was.
that's a good one.
Dude, I really like Juice World. I
Blood in my
wish he
ass.
didn't die.
Blood in my ass.
Same, yeah. Dude,
Oh,
like
dude.
my top three, like I listened to like Mac Miller, X, and Juice like constantly, and they're all dead.
Dude,
Yeah.
I fucking love Mac
Yikes.
Miller.
Yeah, Mac Miller is fucking sick.
I don't listen to Mac Miller.
You should.
Um,
His shit is so
wait,
good.
Can you put a song? It's called Planet Shrooms. I don't remember the guy's name. Woody Smalls. That song's pretty cool.
Dude, I got really high on mushrooms like a month ago and
There you go.
listened to Mac Miller.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, that's dope.
It's a good
That shit,
wild.
That shit fucking made me cry.
Yeah,
Just yeah.
Oh,
But
shit. Can you guys add my brain's not working. I remember the song, I don't remember what it's called, like Landslide or something. I don't know who it's by. But it's like
Fleetwood Mac.
children get older now.
Yeah, that literally that song. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that what it
Yeah,
is?
that
Fleetwood
song.
Mac?
That's a great song.
Fleetwood
yeah.
Mac.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Add that.
I grew up
Also-
listening to that song. I loved it.
Add Dust in the Wind by Kansas because I've had that song stuck in my head all day.
Put it on.
Really.
Yeah,
Hell
fuck
yeah.
I got I listen to a lot of Vocaloid music in my free time just because they not a lot of it. There's like a bunch of generic stuff, but there's like bands like Hachi and then Inabakumori. There you go. And they got like a song called Lost Umbrella, and for Hachi, let me go to that one because they just do so much and it keeps my mind entertained. Let me find Hachi here real quick. I'll just type him in.
Wait, I got another one for the homies. A band called Being Human. They have 100 monthly listeners. Super small band. Highly suggest them if you like metalcore stuff, melodic metalcore. I don't know what to call it. If you like bands like
Twinkly Metal.
like Outline in Color,
Yeah, okay.
stuff like that. This dude sounds like a mixture between Joey Holiday and Isaac Wilson. His voice
Damn.
is fucking awesome.
Beautiful.
A song called Moving On by Being Human. Put that on there. That guy's super chill, way cool dude. I suggest hitting them up and getting them on the podcast too.
Okay, yeah.
He's really easily reachable. I can send you his contact. I think they're releasing music soon as well.
Hell
so-
yeah.
So,
I
yeah.
guess as far as homies go, we gotta go. Brian Butcher from the home team,
Yeah.
got a song called "Right Through Me." It's fucking.
They're
good
fucking
as
killing it
hell.
right now, dude.
They're killing it. Yeah.
Fucking
I think
killing it.
when we
They're killing
talked to
me.
them, when we talked to them, like, yo, you want to be on this? They were like 100K monthly listeners, and now
Damn.
they're like 400K. Like they are absolutely crushing it.
They're
Right
like
Yeah.
200K.
Yeah, they're almost at
Alright.
300.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
like 295 or something.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, but yeah, they've gone up like almost fucking triple or whatever the fuck it is. It's
Man,
super
I would say
impressive.
started following y'all, so this was peak pandemic. I guess that's why everybody decided to start their own podcast because they were bored as shit. But
That might have been it. Yeah.
yeah, y'all dropped that first EP, and I remember it wasn't long after that y'all had like posted y'all already had 1 million listens. I was like, God damn, dude! Like,
That was like 2 or 3 years after,
was
actually.
it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we got the million
Maybe it was
recently.
100,000.
5 months ago, maybe.
Maybe it
It
was
was
like
probably
100,000. Yeah,
100,000.
yeah, because it
Oh
didn't take
yeah.
long to hit that. I was like, God damn, dude, that was
No, yeah,
quick.
it didn't take long, especially for the LSFHQP.
I
Like,
think
Yeah.
that was the one.
yeah,
when
just
that hit
we got Isaac
100,000.
on that. I mean, just how well, like, honestly, like Isaac has done so much for us. I'm sure he realizes it, but like, even if he doesn't realize it, like he's done a lot for us as far as
Yeah.
like, growth. And yeah, I really appreciate that, man. So hopefully, just going off of that, like he really skyrocketed us in the genre. So going off of that, with all of these people that we have coming in to do features on the CP, like I'm really hoping that it blows up. Not like massively or anything, but
Dude,
really
I hope
solidifies
it
us in the
blows up
genre.
too. Fuck, man, like we put a lot of work into this music. This music's fucking crazy.
Yeah,
This
Prophets
new
of Nature
stuff.
and Illusius, like we put a lot into this. It took a lot to get it to where it is, and we wanted it to sound really good. We wanted people to like it, so
Yeah.
we're happy with where it's at. And we're
Josh,
excited to
Yeah.
release it.
Did you send these guys the music?
No, we haven't heard it yet.
Oh,
Do I
dang.
just send them the whole EP?
Well,
Do
Ah,
I
dude,
fuck yeah, dude.
I mean,
won't
you
leak it.
could.
I won't
I
leak it.
mean,
I promise I
I'm
won't
down.
leak it.
People are gonna be like,
down.
hitting you. Anybody who
Yeah.
actually listened to this, that's a fan. They're gonna be like,
If I leak it, it'll be
slide
on
me
the
that
Pirate
link.
Bay, okay?
Like, it might
Yeah.
already be on there. Maybe you
Yeah.
should check.
Maybe I should.
Yeah.
It's not.
No,
At
if you
least as
send
far
it-
as I know, it's not. I haven't checked.
But yeah, I think we're all just so fucking proud of it. I mean, it's unlike anything I've ever heard. Honestly,
Yeah.
it's weird music.
Well, I mean, I've been listening to
You
y'all since y'all
started
dropped,
fruit
so
salad. Yummy, yummy.
Yummy, yummy. Yeah, we just do the wiggles. We do a wiggles
Fuck
cover.
yeah.
on
There's
it.
it's got hella variation in it though because of the so many fucking vocalists. There's
So
like 12
many
Yeah.
freaking people
So
contributed.
I mean,
to this.
Lucius is really fucking good at like guitaring as well, like guitar and
Yeah,
vocals, all
they're
that shit.
They know
So
what they're doing.
and some
And-
songs had different like main guitarists on this EP. Like Canyon
yeah,
leaded one song, and then like he wrote an entire song. Jake wrote an entire song, and then Jack wrote I think 3 songs, and then
Damn.
another guitarist wrote over those. So
yeah.
Canyon wrote
Jack got-
leads
Jack
over
got really
every song
excited.
except for one.
We had to be like, stop making so many fucking songs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jack made
Keep
3
up, I
songs
gotta remember all
first, and
this
then the one we're releasing is the one Canyon wrote, and then Jake wrote over Canyon's wrote leads over
Yeah.
Canyon's
Those
already
videos-
leads. It's dude,
The videos you've been posting on Instagram, is that any songs
No.
or are those just like,
No,
like
that's none of the new stuff.
none of the new
That's
shit,
just-
so that's just-
that's the stuff that I'm working on for Properties of Nature singles that we're going to be releasing.
Like afterwards.
Hopefully immediately after.
oh, fuck yeah, man.
we
That shit
finish
sounds
this,
badass.
It's wild. I'm
Yeah.
writing stuff better than I ever have in my entire fucking life, and I'm very proud of it. And I'm
Yeah.
very happy with where my guitar skills are. I hope to stand out in the genre as a very prominent guitarist at some point.
Mhm.
I
Yeah.
hope to
I
stand
mean,
out as a vocalist, dude. I think I sound significantly better on this stuff than
Oh yeah, it's
Yeah.
insane how
what
different
I
you
did on the
sound.
first.
Yeah, we're so stoked to hear it, man.
Well,
Fuck
and
yeah,
you'll be
man.
able to hear original Thomas Heath bass parts that you
Yeah.
didn't hear on the last album because I
Mhm.
Yeah,
rewrote-
Thomas did bass on every song on this EP.
Yeah.
hell yeah.
Josh did bass on one.
Oh
of
wait,
them.
yeah, I did do. Okay, I did bass on one of them.
Mhm.
Well, fuck yeah, man. That's awesome. I enjoy y'all's music. I mean, like I said, I've been
For
listening to
sure.
it since y'all dropped. So it's like 2-3 years now. I've been
That's so
jamming,
fucking
jamming
nice to
that
hear that
fucking
it's
EP,
like
dude.
people-
Yeah.
Yeah, people just keep listening to it. We keep
Yeah.
going up. Sometimes we'll drop down if like Spotify doesn't pick us up like that week or whatever.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, we just keep going, and we haven't been putting anything into it, so it's crazy. Like it's all just fans that are just like,
Yeah.
oh, finding new music, and it's wild to see.
Well,
Yeah.
I just saw a freaking post that someone posted about us. They like had us side by side with Cat Company
Yeah,
on the Swan posting, and I was like, God damn, like there's still people out there sharing us and liking us, and
But fuck
Like
yeah,
we
man.
haven't done shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
literally.
We've been like silent for like
other
years.
than
Not silent.
other than the podcast and like the
Yeah.
last 2 months we've been posting on like Twitter and Instagram,
socials and everything.
Yeah.
trying to have some sort of social media presence, because disappearing makes people think that you're not a band anymore, which sometimes that works for some people. I mean, I've seen some bands that like break up and then they get famous afterwards.
Yep. Shit happens a lot. Yeah,
Look-
we don't post on socials a lot. I post more on Twitter than I
No.
do anywhere else. So
Yeah.
Well, like there's like, NSYNC, going back to NSYNC, they break up and fucking goddamn ramen noodle hair. Justin
JT.
Timberlake
fuck
Yeah.
is
yeah.
fucking the biggest he's ever been. So I'm hoping
Yeah.
that works out
Guys,
for
we
me
need to
as
break
well.
up.
We need to break up.
That's
I
what it
agree.
We're
is,
in
yeah.
live here right
The
now.
famous
Yeah.
The
one.
Privacy
But
Invasion band no longer.
By the
exists.
laws of breaking up, only one of you is going to make it. So
And it's
Yeah,
gonna be
that's
the
true,
guy
yeah.
with the coolest name.
It's gonna be the guy
I
with the
do
coolest
not have the
hair.
coolest name.
Wait,
I have
my
the
name,
longest hair.
my name on this fucking Zoom meeting is Canyon McDonald Backstreet Boys Jr.
It-
I-
yeah, it is.
Already,
I
he's
forgot about
already
that.
in Backstreet
That
Boys.
is-
He's
yeah.
fucking
Sorry,
him.
guys, it's
he's
me.
already ahead.
It's me all
Yeah.
along.
How did you change your name to that? And every
You
time we
changed
join,
it.
I changed your name to Canyon McDonald Backstreet Boys Jr.
I think you did during
I-
one Zoom meeting you did or something.
I
You
don't.
should
I
change
don't
it. You should change it to Weenie Hut Jr.
Weenie
I'll
Hut
change
Jr.
mine to
Sounds
Weenie
good.
Hut Jr.
Yeah.
You're right.
There's no way you changed Canyon's name to that in any
No,
other
I think we were.
setting
I
than
think we were
this
all
Zoom
changing
call.
it. We were all
Okay.
changing it, and then like
I'm
it just
Weenie
ended
Hut
up being
Jr.
like,
now.
Weenie Hut Jr.
Fuck
Yeah,
yeah.
I can't change other people's names. It was you. It
I
was
was
you.
the culprit all along. I was just gaslighting your fans
God
again.
damn it.
Yeah.
Bro, so Canyon, that's your real name, right?
Yes, Canyon
Okay.
Drake Malloy.
We
McDonald
fucking
Backstreet
That's
Boys
so
Jr.
yeah,
fancy.
McDonald's back. Me and Adam went to school with this kid. I don't necessarily want to dox him, but he had a weird fucking name too. It wasn't
I'll do it.
Canyon.
I'll fucking do it.
You know what I'm talking about.
I know
right?
It was
exactly what you're talking
Howie.
about, dude.
Bro, he had the all right, his name, I'll fucking say it. I mean, we can always
Penis
cut it out
Hamster
anyway.
Kyle. Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
Oh, you gotta be fucking
Okay.
kidding.
Nah, dude.
where the fuck
That was
you
his
got?
name.
That's his legal
That was
name?
his legal fucking
That was his
name.
legal name.
Dude.
What
He
the hell?
It
swear
is.
to God, dude. This
How did you get that all in one go?
yeah.
Actually, that's kind of a sick ass name.
That
Like
sounds
that
better
band,
than mine.
yeah.
Like my name's Josh Fraser. I feel like that's a
Yeah.
lame.
He
Like
moved.
sorry to my parents, but like I don't like my
Yeah.
name that much.
Fuck my
I don't know what
name.
you're talking about. Your name's Weenie Hut Jr.
Yeah,
My
Weenie
name-
Hut Jr.
Dude,
over
Dude,
here.
it might have been a lot more profitable if my name was Weenie Hut Jr. because
Yeah.
nobody would forget my name.
That is
ever.
true. Yeah.
Dude,
Ever.
both of my biological
They couldn't sue me.
parents are dead, but they did all right naming me fucking Thomas. That's a very versatile
Oh,
name.
shit.
It's a strong name. It's a very strong name.
yeah.
Middle
Yeah.
name?
Reminds me
yeah,
of
yeah.
trains for some reason.
For
Don't
some
know
reason.
why. Yeah, don't know
Yeah.
why.
What's
I
your
was
middle
thinking
name?
of like Heath Bar.
Does Thomas the train?
Yeah.
There's no train named Thomas.
Did they
there
name
is.
you after Thomas the Tank Engine?
That's
Dude,
not
my
fair.
middle name's Michael, which is also a respectable middle name, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. A lot of respectable Michaels.
I don't remember anybody in Thomas the Tank Engine being named Michael though.
Michael Jackson.
You don't
Oh, yeah,
remember?
he was in there.
Michael
Jackson
Jackson,
did.
the tank engine.
Like the Thomas the Tank Engine would come through like whoop whoop, and then you'd hear another one.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
I remember the freaking train car named Michael, and they'd say, Thomas didn't like Michael. He thought Michael was a little bitch. And then,
It's Thomas the Tank Engine, and then like Percy the Green Train, and
There's
then
some like
Michael
broken
the
down
bitch.
one,
Dude.
a broken down train in like one of those little sheds, and he's like, "I'm never gonna leave." And it's like, and you don't deserve to. You broken, you ugly.
You broken
Dude,
bitch.
do
Thomas
you
the Train, the crack never once, not even once.
Do you
That
guys
Thomas
remember-
the Train meme.
that episode where that train car was being a little bitch
Yes.
as
Was there
as
one?
punishment.
Is it like all of them?
Dude, as punishment for this train car being a little bitch, they fucking walled him into the fucking like tunnel that he
Yes.
was in.
Yes.
And just left
Bro.
him to fucking
Was
rot.
that
They,
not
like,
the Thomas
buried
the
him
Tank Engine
alive.
movie?
What?
that- Yeah, that was the most fucked up shit.
And they
Was that
left
not
him
the
there
Thomas
like
the
he
Tank
couldn't
Engine
leave.
movie?
I don't know what it. I just remember that it was a real thing that happened.
That's like
Yeah.
a children's show. Is that like a lesson that should be taught to children?
Yeah.
If
Fuck
you-
this guy.
If,
If
you
you're a
have
little
a problem,
bitch, we're gonna put you in the closet and
No,
lock the
listen.
door.
if anybody you know is being a little bitch, you put them in a room with no escape. Dude, it's just
Wall
prison.
off
It's the
of
prison
concrete.
system. They're teaching you that you put bad people in prison
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but as far as
and good
night scenes,
people.
as far as night scenes go, Thomas the Tank Engine has the most horrifying way of filming night scenes, where it's literally like they have just like one light, because it's like all miniatures, and they just have like one fucking flashlight essentially just shining down, and it is the scariest. It's the darkest night you have ever seen in your life.
Yeah.
Is in Thomas the Tank
Yeah.
Engine.
Dude,
So
they
when
had
you
a
remember-
see that, and then
I
you
don't
have this
remember
just
that.
random train, and they're like walling him off with like concrete block by concrete block, so he can never escape. Like that was absolutely traumatizing to see as a kid. There's so many shows you see as a kid where you're
Dude,
just
you know
like,
what was traumatizing to me? Teletubbies. The fucking baby son. How the fuck
just the
do you
world that
look at
Teletubbies
that?
was set in was fucking
Terrifying. Fucking
Yeah.
scary.
I thought that shit, dude. I love
No.
Teletubbies as
It
a
was a
kid.
little kooky.
I
It
was
a little-
Yeah.
scared of it as a child. I was like 2 years old when I saw that, and I was like, ah!
no,
I watched it, but
broken.
it made me uncomfortable.
they had that fucking like vacuum cleaner pet. I thought that guy
Oh.
was sick as hell.
Okay,
Yeah.
that guy, Mr. Suck Suck.
Oh.
Imagine,
They could have named him Mr. Suck Suck, and they probably would have gotten away with it.
dude, imagine
blowjobinator.
having a vacuum cleaner pet and you just grab the jar of peanut butter.
Dude, you don't
and
need
notice-
peanut butter. You
Dude,
just get some
Mr.
dust. You get some dirt.
Yeah.
Mr. Suck. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Mr. Suck
Oh,
Suck
shit.
comes by.
Mr. Gok 9000.
9,000.
Oh my god, dude, that's him.
Oh fuck. Well, I guess we're getting close to wrapping this thing up, man. Let's give me the
Yeah,
last
on that
thing give me the last thing y'all listened to, like on Spotify.
Don't
Or
lie.
Wherever the
Last
fuck y'all listen to
thing.
music. Yeah.
How do I have like a history or
On
something?
Spotify? Yes.
Where?
So if you I don't know so you're looking on your computer. Let me see. There should be like a little clock somewhere.
A
A
little
clock.
Yeah. On your
clock.
on the phone
Okay,
app there's a
on
clock.
On the phone. Okay, when you open up Spotify,
Yeah.
I didn't know this was a thing.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay,
Where-
the little clock. Yeah, it's
There's
up
a
at
little
the top.
clock at the top, yeah.
Little
If I go to like
clock.
my home screen, oh shit, my fucking dick off. Okay.
What did you say?
Do you want my real answer?
Clock.
Like
Yeah,
what
of
I
course.
genuinely like had just chosen to listen to?
Yeah.
Okay. Because there's another answer, but that was like for research purposes. It was Flamingo by Kenshi Yonezu. Before that, it was Fantasy or fucking Gold Necklace though.
Oh, nice.
But if you
Oh,
wanted my
yeah.
real mega big boy answer, it's Flamingo by Kenshi Yonezu. I feign ignorance.
Okay, I got mine. Mine is "Drive Me Home" by Lilac Kings.
Oh, that's such a good one
Nice.
too.
That's a good fucking song.
Yeah.
Mine was
Thomas's is just like 1 hour sex mouth noises.
To sleep to.
And so he's like,
Oh,
oh,
sleep
and
to.
underneath it, it's just 10 hours of goop falling from the ceiling sounds. Like he just like listens to weird shit.
dude. Quit hacking into my.
I'm
podcast.
sorry.
Yeah.
Mine was "The Distance" by Cake.
Oh yeah, that's a good one
Nice.
Like
too,
when they
man.
crouched
Wow.
at the starting line.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good song.
Yeah.
Yeah, I fucking love the bass line in that song.
Waiting to have
Wait,
anal sex. At
Is
the
that the
starting
Long
line.
Jacket song? That's not the Long Jacket, is it?
No, it's the one where
Which
he's like,
one? Hey.
he's going the.
He's
Yeah,
going
but
distant.
the
he's
Long
going
Jacket one.
for speed.
That's not the
And
same guy, is it? That's by Beck or something.
Long
No, it's the
Jacket.
same band. It's Cake.
Same band.
Yeah,
I like those two songs.
I want
Yeah.
a girl that sucks mad dick.
Can we open the pod with that line?
Fuck
Okay.
yeah, I will.
I
You
hope
should
that
Holy
have
we're,
just said that
shit.
in that song.
you know, you've got all these adults that you're out here interviewing, and then you've got like just a bunch of children in a daycare today. And then it's
Bro.
like, what songs do you listen to? And then it's 30 minutes of us going, and I really like this song, and I want to like this song. And then you like get back to asking us questions, and we turn back into like mildly normal human beings and function.
We've
God.
gotten off topic so much.
It's all good, man.
That's what makes it fun, though. That's
Fuck
what makes
yeah.
it fun.
Have fun editing this one. I'm glad.
Yeah,
I
okay, good luck.
Yeah.
I guess while we still have you, if you would want to like shout out your social media handles, any like,
Oh,
shows
dude.
you got coming up, just like self-promote so that the listeners can go check your shit out.
Hey, you fuckers, listen up. We're Properties of Nature, the band, on Spotify and anywhere else you can listen to music. And we go on Twitter, PON_band. If you want to find us on Instagram, we are Properties of Nature band. Maybe, I don't know, if you're 400 years old and on Facebook, we're on there too. Just look up Properties of Nature, right? We've got our podcast called The Pondcast. We're really smart for that because PON, Properties of Nature. Got it? Podcast. Go find us on there. I'm sure there's links, I think on like our Instagram and like our Twitter, if you like look far down enough or whatever. You go to propertiesofnature.com. We've got merch on there if you feel like you want to buy that.
You put our Discord link back on the Twitter.
We'll do it.
Probably
It'll
should.
be there.
By the time this is out, our pinned tweet on Twitter should be our Discord link. Join the Discord. It's chill as fuck.
Yeah,
Go
we
to
just hang
our
out there and talk.
OnlyFans, Kate's feet pics at
Yeah, we have
OnlyFans.
feet
How,
That's our
how
only
much?
fans.
What's the subscription? Like how much?
Yeah.
69.
How much you want?
cents.
Yeah, it was. It's one of those like off. It's like one of those ones where like we give you the content for free, but like if you
Pay what you can.
like it, yeah, pay what you can. We're one of those types.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah,
I like it.
yeah.
Give us a couple songs, one to open the playlist and close it. Did we
Yeah.
already get those?
Nope.
We didn't get those.
Um,
All right, we're getting them now. Your
Let's
songs.
see. LSF HQP.
Our worst song.
Or here's another one. Sorry, excuse. By Properties of Nature. You
All
can just
right.
Okay,
take
that'll
from
work.
any of those.
We will we'll open your playlist with the LSFHQP, and then we'll
Yeah, you
close
got
it
it.
with sorry excuse.
Okay,
Nice.
hell yeah.
I like it. Yeah.
Yeah, so that'll be playlist, and then if y'all can link that shit, I would love it. So
For sure.
I'll
We'll,
leak it.
we'll
I'll
ask.
drop the
They're
link.
pretty chill guys. They probably
Yeah.
Wait,
they'll probably
I'll
allow
at
it.
least leak it to you. You can listen to the whole album,
yes.
but don't show
Yeah.
anybody.
I will not, except for
Okay.
Adam.
Yeah.
Adam can see one song.
Yeah.
Thank you.
One song.
No, I'm joking. I'm joking. You guys,
69
Yeah.
seconds of
I-
one song.
I would like to hear your opinions on the songs too. Like if you listen
for
to
sure.
them, tell us what you think. I want to know
Absolutely.
outside
Uh,
opinions before we drop the music because
well,
I think it's
just-
really cool.
Just add us on Twitter. Say, hey, those new songs were so good. I feel sorry for everyone that can't listen to them.
Those new songs were so good. I'm dead now. This is the
Yes.
ghost of me
Dead.
talking.
Hey, you gotta like post. Maybe if you guys ran a podcast, you would have been able to get the leaked new Properties of Nature music, but you aren't, and I am.
Yeah.
Be jealous.
Look at that, Augie.
Hell
Rewarded
yeah.
for doing this.
Fuck yeah.
Yes.
That's always good, man. I enjoy that. I got
Yeah.
I've gotten a leak before, and it was actually Lilac King, so I fucking loved it.
Oh hell yeah!
Dude, speaking
Yeah.
about Lilac Kings, are we still recording?
Yeah.
Yes.
Do we need
is
to
this all
stop?
this going in? I don't know. I was gonna say something. I don't know if I'm allowed to say it or not, or if it's like,
Okay, well, hold on. Let me
It's in my-
stop this.
in my opinion, it's confirmed.
Yeah, hold on. Let me do the outro, and then I'll stop the recording. What do I say, Adam? Everybody just say bye.
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 Bye.